Hi my lovelies, it's Nisha. So I hope you are doing okay. Has anybody murdered their partner, their husband or any of your kids? I sometimes feel like it, but to be honest, for me this is quite normal. Like I've told you before, my husband works from home anyway. When Max works from home it's fine because they are working all day. Weekends are a bit dodgy. I also worry about my parents. As you know, they live in Spain, they live in Malaga. It's not Madrid, but Malaga is a big city as well. But they are fine. They have a smallish supermarket, like just 200 meters away from their home. They're not going anywhere. You know, they are very strict there. If you're caught just walking the streets, you get fined and you can even get arrested. So, you know, they're feeling okay, but I am still worried because we are so far away. Right, so this is going to be long video, but I figured we don't have anything better to do, and maybe you can make yourself something to drink, and this will take your mind off what's going on out there, even if for half an hour or an hour. So I'm going to do this look. This is going to be a little lesson as well because this look is very good for some hooded eyes. So, oh, can you see? I've decorated my twigs for Easter. I've put some eggs on it. Won't be celebrating it, but at least I have them in a background. So yes, it's gonna be a long video. I'll just want to chat to you about what's going on. I'm not feeling too good, so let's do it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to use is the new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue foundation. I bought it a while ago. I don't know why I didn't review it or show it to you. I only tried it a couple of times, so I don't even remember if I like it. This one is in color 3W1 Tawny. That's what I love about Estee Lauder. It doesn't matter what foundation they come out with. The colors are the same names, the same numbers, so I always know. I have like 3 different favorite colors in Estee Lauder, so I always know what to buy. I hate it when other companies come out with new foundations and they always different numbers, different colors. It's really annoying. I'm going to apply it with my sponge. You know, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, about when did I start using it? God, more than 20 years ago, and it used to be the only foundation I would use. I loved it, but when I got older it was a bit too thick and too full coverage. It's quite nice. The first pump didn't give me full coverage. It's medium, but I'll see if I can build it up. Let's put some on my discolorations here. I like the bottle, it's very light because it's just like a tube with a pump, so I like that. It builds up really nicely. So, I won't lie, I'm not feeling that good. So for quite a few days now, I don't know, in my hair, in my voice, I have a cough, but not like persistent. Now and again, I just feel like I need to cough, and it's quite dry. Sometimes I feel tiny bit out of breath, but not too much, and I have a sore throat every day, but also a bit of a runny nose. So I don't know. Yesterday I didn't feel good. So I had really banging headache, so I took some paracetamol and I started feeling better. So I don't know, because I have not been anywhere for 2 weeks. Well, just over a week, I would say. I popped in just once to a supermarket. I was there like 10 minutes. I had with me my sanitizer that I've made, you know, and every time before I went in, after I went in, and I just grabbed what I needed and I was out of there. So really, I don't know if I caught it, where would I catch it, because my boys go to supermarket now and again, but Max has a sore throat as well. Paul is fine. It's just so hard to tell. I am going to use my Fenty Beauty Concealer in 235. Just shopping my stash. Oh, that's a bit dark. Where's my lighter one? Yes, I should have used 210. What was I saying? Yeah, so that's the thing, because you can't be tested. You can't tell, you know, because some people go through it without any symptoms, some have very mild symptoms, and obviously unlucky ones get it really, really full on. So I could be just having normal cold. And I think at least if you could get tested and say you knew you had it, therefore you most likely are immune now to it, then you wouldn't be so worried about infecting other people. Also, I feel like I could go and volunteer somewhere. You know, there's so many people that volunteer to help, like with the care for all the people, to relieve the health workers so they can go and, you know, work in hospital. Could do something like that. But if you don't know if you've had it, then you are potentially could infect someone. So I understand that this is like a global disaster and there isn't many supplies and whatever, but I think that right now the test would be like the most important thing. First of all, so the health workers can have it, so they don't spread it and they don't get it. And then I think they should use it on people that think they've had it, because they can do this test where they can tell by your antibodies if you had it. So that's what I think anyway. So I'm not feeling too bad, but I'm not feeling 100%. But like I said, that could be just a cold. Okay, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier mineral powder in Rich Vanilla. So you know, I never used to use setting powder, normal setting powder. I used to set my foundation always with this Laura Mercier mineral powder, and I have them in 3 different colors. And I've always loved it because I feel, apart from that Affect powder that I told you about the other day, I find that whatever powder you put on, it gives you that powdery look. Whereas this, because this is like a mineral foundation, it's a bit more glowy, doesn't look powdery, and also gives you a bit more coverage. And it doesn't look that heavy at all. So I'm going old school, you know. I'm just really looking at the stuff I have and playing with makeup. I'm putting makeup on every single day. Makes me feel better and happier. Now my hair, it was so funny because my roots are getting big, and like at the back they are enormous because last time I had just half a head done, so those ones back there are like this. And I texted my hairdresser yesterday and I said, I will have to do my own hair, I will have to do my own highlights. I've been, you know, I've got all this stuff here. I've been watching some videos how to do it yourself. I know how to do it when I would be doing it on someone else, but myself would be very difficult. And I think I had a go a while ago. I'm going to use Jeffree under my eyes. I think I tried it to do just like in my parting, and it was a disaster. The worst thing about it is folding the foils. It looks so easy when the hairdressers do it, but believe me, it's far away from easy. I have a respect to all the hairdressers out there because it is not easy. So anyway, I texted her and she put like in capital letters, please, please don't do your hair. Don't touch your hair. Hopefully in another 2-3 weeks I can do it for you. So I promised her I won't touch it for 2 weeks, but I said after that I'm doing it. I'm going to use the Tarte Park Ave Princess. It's one of my favorite bronzers. Yeah, I feel like my breathing is tiny bit labored, you know, so who knows, but you know, I'm feeling okay for now. I'm not too bad. Just, you know, when you feel a bit under the weather and like not right, so that's how I am feeling. I might use for a bit like more contour here the Balm Bahama Mama. This is like perfect colour for contouring. Sorry, the sun is going in and out. It's been, I told you, it's been so beautiful for days now. The weather is gorgeous. It's just sunny all the time, and thank God, because you know that makes you a bit more happy seeing the sunshine. But worst thing is you can't go out and enjoy it. Well, you can in a garden, I suppose. Okay, let's do the blush. I'm using the NYX Sweet Cheek Glow Blush in Daydream. Love this blush, but I didn't bring blush brush, so I need to go and get it. And I'm still doing my blush how I've shown you, that high up here at the front of my cheeks. I've been doing that since then and I love it. Might have to put the lights on. Look how dark it is. And let me do my brows off camera and then I come back. Okay, brows are done. Now, do you know what I found in my stash? The Laura Geller Baked Highlighter Duo in French Vanilla and Portofino. I don't know if you can still get Laura Geller. I know that her company was bought or gone into liquidation. I'm not sure, but it's a shame because I love her stuff and this is amazing. So you have these two highlighters. This one, which is the French Vanilla, is more of a, it's not, it is a highlighter, but it's a bit more like the Hourglass ambient powders, and then this one is like a true highlighter. But they are beautiful because they are not, you know, the type that they can see you from the moon. So what I found, what looks beautiful, let me do the highlighter first. I'll do the Portofino. It's very, very, and you can use the French Vanilla as a highlighter as well. But to me, the French Vanilla is more like a brightener. So I take the French Vanilla and I put it like here. Can you see what that does? It really, really makes your under eye area and here almost like airbrushed. I forgot how much I love this product. I probably wouldn't put it on my forehead. Actually, what I'm going to do on my forehead is take Jeffree Star powder. I will take it on a sponge and just press it in, because this bit on my forehead gets, and that gives really nice airbrushed look, because this part of my skin and hair gets the most oily. You can tell that I go very oily on my beard, I wanted to say, on my chin, because I don't know if you can see, maybe when sometimes when I do real close-ups, I have two enormous pores. They like craters. You can see into my soul through them, and I don't know how to get rid of them. I've had them for years now. Anyway, so that's that. Let's spray it with the Morphe spray and then let it dry. I think some of it gone into my coffee, but that's okay. Now for my eyes, I will do the look that I was wearing when I reviewed the three wigs the weekend just gone. I've had these two palettes for a while now, but I haven't shown them to you because they are quite difficult to get, but you can get them. So these are from Affect, the Natural Matte and Pure Passion palette. Do you know what? These are probably the only matte palettes that I would ever want or need in my life. They are beautiful. They are inexpensive. This is like a Polish Makeup Pro line. And there are online shops here in the UK that you can buy it on. They are not always in stock. You won't be probably able to buy them right now, because even though they are UK online shops, they still order from Poland, and Poland is in a total lockdown. The borders are closed, so I don't think they do any shipping. But when all this is over, you can always get back to this video and see if you can get them. I will see also, because I'm sure Affect has a presence in the US. But this is, you know, there is nothing special. There is no mirror, cardboard box. So these are the mattes. They are absolutely beautiful. I would say that the quality of them are the same, if not better, of Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows, Urban Decay. Beautiful. They blend amazingly. Oh, are they just gorgeous? And then I've got Pure Passion. This one has mostly browns as well, mostly matte, but these two are, this one is like a pearl, beautiful peach color. And this one is almost, oh, it feels like butter. This one is almost like a foil eyeshadow. Look at that. I mean, that is just amazing. So I love. I know you might think, well, we've got two brown palettes, but look, really, all these browns are different. And then you've got a black here as well. So I will use the Natural Matte today. And the look I did was sort of cut crease, and this is really good for hooded eyes. It will open up your eye, but not for every type of hooded eyes. If your hoods are really, really, you know, you can't even lift your eyebrows, or even if you lift your eyebrows, the hood is still there, this might not be the best. I will do a video on couple or 3 really, really easy, quick looks for badly hooded eyes soon. Okay, so maybe I've used some of those creamy ones from here. No, because this one's got banana. They don't have names, they have numbers. So I am going to use this one all over my lid. This is not really showing the true color. This one looks very much, it's proper cream. It comes off a bit white. Let me see if I could turn the light down. That's it. This is more true color of this, so you can see it's like a creamy one. Shall I leave it that dark? But that looks, I'm like darker than I am in real life. So let me turn it down a bit. I mean, turn the lights up. I just wanted you to see the true color of it. So first of all, I'm going to apply that beige color. Oh, let me put my eyeshadow primer on first, because I didn't put really much concealer on my eyes, so I will just do, that might be too much, my P. Louise primer. You really want just a tiny bit of it. So I'm going to put it under my eyebrow and then all over my eye, just to set that primer. Gorgeous. Now I am going to create with a shadow, like a pretend cut crease, and I'm going to use, I think, yeah, I use this one first, which is like a mauvey brown. Beautiful. So, right, what I'm going to do, I look straight forward, and as you can see, you can't really see my mobile lid. So the crease, do you remember I showed you to go from here, from that crease that you have in the nose? So with a quite pointy brush, what is this? Blank Canvas Cosmetics E42. I am going to try, keep your brush like this so you don't go with this color below. With a very light hand, just sketch out like a crease. It's not going to be showing very much right now, but you just build it up and then blend it upwards from that line. Okay, can you see it a bit now? So now, even though this is my hood, it's gonna stay light. I'm not going below that. And now I'm going to take the darker one, which is the same tone, it's just darker. Just dip your brush in it and tap it off. They are so pigmented. And I'm just going to go again just in that crease, making a line. I will just do one eye first, so you will be able to see the difference. Just take your time. Okay, now I am going to go back to the really light shadow, this one. It's almost white, and I'm going to apply it right up to that crease all over my mobile lid and right to that crease. What that will do, that will bring this eyelid up and give you the illusion that you've got this big mobile lid. Can you see the difference now? So you need to go quite high. Even this is not your mobile lid, but we are creating an illusion, and you need to pack it quite a lot to make it quite opaque. Can you see that? So now I know how high I can go with my crease. I'm doing it with the darker color now. I'm concentrating a bit more now just on this outer V and blending it upwards. You have to go quite high with your dark eyeshadow so you can see it, and you basically shading that drooping hood. Let me now, so that's what it looks like. I will now catch up with this eye, because if I do just one eye, then I do the other eye, they never look the same. So let me catch up. Okay, this is very challenging because both of my eyes, if you would like examine my eyes, the hood and the eyelids like fold in different places. This one's got like lines this way, so it is challenging. That's why I'm saying that if your eyes are more hooded than mine, more baggy, then this might not work for you, but we're doing it. Okay, and now I'm just working with the same shadow, that dark mauvey brown. Now this brush lately I found indispensable, and this is Hulu P66, Polish as well. I think this is natural bristle brush. It's so tiny. This, to me, this is almost like a miniature of MAC 217. Love this brush. I have now about 5 of them. They are inexpensive. Again, I will leave you links. I don't know if you can get them, but this brush for working here has been just amazing. So now I'm taking this brush on this dark mauve shadow, and I'm going to start to shade here, and then pull it with whatever you've got left onto your lid. And you see it is quite flat that way, a bit fluffy, so with the flat bit with the flat bit of it, I pat the shadow in, then I turn it that way and I can blend it out. It's just amazing. So let's play with that. Do you know, I feel like my makeup never looks as nice when I do it on camera as when I do it, you know, by myself, because I think I have to concentrate that I'm in focus, that I'm in frame, and I can't bring my mirror really close because then you will just see the mirror. So it's a bit. Now with this you have to go quite high, especially if you've got droopy eyes, because again when you drop your eyebrows you want to see this, so you will go a bit higher than average person and you sort of connect it to that crease color. And I do it, I barely touch my skin. These shadows are so pigmented, they blend amazingly, and when I blend it I barely touch my skin. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep building it to the depth I want. because I want this bit to be quite dark. I absolutely adore this color. It's so my color. Now I'm going to take any fluffy brush and very lightly blend the edges. I put a bit of that white shadow just here, and at the same time blend that top of that darker eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take like an angle brush. I'm going to wet it, because when you're working down the bottom on your lower lash line, you can get a lot of fallout. So especially if it's a dark eyeshadow. I'm taking the same eyeshadow and I'm going to put it quite tight, and I'm going to stop right here. I'm not yet going extending it and like connecting it to this. I'm just going to put it tightly in on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush and I will go to the lighter eyeshadows. Honestly, I could just have these two eyeshadows and some light one and I would be happy. And I'm going to go lower now to blend it out. I might take again a fluffy brush, make sure that this is all blended out. And go a bit lower than you think you need to. It covers all the little tiny wrinkles that are just under your lashes. I'm going to go back to that white one and try to intensify it again on my mobile lid, so you can really see it. Just pat it on. I need another small brush, but I didn't bring another small brush, just to put that light color in the corner. Right, I'm gonna try to do it with this fluffy one. I will just pinch it like this. Never totally prepared. So this is all matte look. Okay, I'm going to intensify this again. I like this corner to be dark, because then, you know, I've got like downturn eyes. I'm hiding that by intensifying that shadow. And you know, it is such a good way to just pat it, because then you can take a bigger fluffier brush and blend it. Because if you start going like this, you know, you might get a lot of fallout, and because the skin is wrinkly, it skips, the brush skips. So okay, now I am going to put my mascara on, and then I will do lashes as well. My lashes are now going through that stage, you know, when you use all the time lash serum, they grow, they reach their optimal length, and then they start falling out. Obviously not all at once, but like I have gaps now, so for a couple of weeks my lashes will be a bit gappy as the new ones growing out again. So this is the time when I usually start using false lashes and let the mascara dry. Okay, for my lashes I'm going to use Ardel Demi Pixies. I love these lashes, forgot all about them. As you can see, they are quite spiky and not very long. As you know, I don't like the really thick long lashes, because when you have hooded eyes, once you put those lashes on, you're covering everything that you've done on your eye. Whereas because these ones are quite spiky, you can see through them. So yeah, they are very pretty. So I'm going to put those on. Yeah, apply some glue. I've got just a dual glue. Remember to let your glue go tacky for about a minute. These are very easy to put on as well. So here is one lash. See how pretty it looks? Make sure once it's attached that you push it up so they don't go down. Lovely, they are not too long. This is, here I've got a new pair. So if I count the long spiky bits, this one's got 8, mine has 7, which means that I have cut off the last spiky bit and like a thin bit. I don't like my lashes to go too close here because they cover then my inner corner, and also it's very uncomfortable. So yeah, I just cut off one section from the longest section. So let's do the other one. There you go. Now what I did, I took the Roller Eye Bright pencil from Benefit and I put it in my lower waterline. I've done a video with that, I think it was called How to Make Your Eyes Bigger. I like to use this trick. So you put it on your lower line, lash line, then you extend it and go up here. Can you see that? And this pencil is amazing. It's very, very fine tip, so it's really easy to do it. There. Then I will take again the angled brush, go into that dark brown, and I will go under it, under that white. And then just blend it, just the ends of it, because you don't want it to be like a really definite line that just stops somewhere. Can you see that also sort of pulled my eyes upwards, because my eyes go downwards, so it's a really good trick. And that's the finished look. For my lips, what I've dug out is this, and this is from Lipstick Queen. What this called? Rear View Mirror Lip Lacquer in Little Nude Coupe. This is lipstick in a stick like this, and it is the most creamy, beautiful lipstick ever. It's like in between gloss and a lipstick, and it's got that lovely light mauve color. So let's put some lip liner. I think I'm going to use the NYX. Is it Los Angeles? Yes. Very lightly. I'm going to smudge it a bit with my finger and then put this on. Oh, it's a beautiful color, and just be careful you retract it like this. Not retract it, extract it. Retract is back down, isn't it? You can't pull it back down, so only get as much as you need. God, my lips are really dry. My lips are never dry. It's just being at home in this central heating. Okay, my lovelies, and that's the finished look. I hope you liked it. I love this palette. Honestly, I could just use this every day. This was created by Karolina Matraszek, which is, I think she's a Polish makeup artist. Well, in fact, both of them were created by her. I hope this video wasn't too long, but like I said, we have nothing better to do, so it gives me something to do, gives you something to do and take your mind off things. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay fabulous. Bye.